Hi everyone, Paul from Surf Coast Travel and Cruise here. Today I just wanted to give a quick update about the COVID-19 situation, specifically how it relates to travel and where you can find information regarding any particular travel item that you currently have booked. First of all, a quick update about our office. In line with the government restrictions, we've closed the doors to the office at the moment and shifted all our operations to our home base. So we can still operate our business as normal and still available to be contacted at any time. So we encourage you to reach out to us as we will reach out to you. We've set up appointments using the Zoom app or Skype, which have been going really well so far. Okay, so the official travel advice from the Australian government is now fairly clear. It's at its highest level it can be, which is do not travel overseas at this time. And most states have closed their borders to non-essential travel as well. So it's fair to say that the vast majority of information that people currently want to know is how to change, cancel or postpone their travel. So in order to facilitate this, I've set up an information source which I'll just run through for you now. So I've just logged on to surfcoasttravel.com.au. This is the home page here, and you can see I've got a little banner which we can click on, and that will take you directly to the source of information. So we've got the COVID-19 updates. We try to update this every day or whenever there's a major news release or policy release or anything like that. So top here we've just got some general information about the government travel advice, which is sourced from smarttraveller.gov.au. And then you can see down, as we move down here, we've got all the latest information for all the main suppliers in the Australian market, categorised by type. So if we open up the airlines, for example, we can see the policies of all the major airlines here. You can see that they all have slightly different conditions. Some are able to refund and some are able to offer credit. Most of them, if not, well, most of the ones that we've come across are waiving change fees for postponement to later dates, so long as you're travelling before a particular date. So under each airline, so Qantas, for example, so travel from the end of March until the 31st of May, where they've suspended all their flights. They're offering flight credits to be able to rebook, refunds in some cases, and just all the action dates, basically 12 months plus from the time the ticket issued, things like that. So the key to these cancellations is really about timing. You can see the dates with a lot of them, for example, cover until the end of May. So that means if your original travel dates were before the end of May, then your travel is covered by these policies. If not, then your travel is likely to still be governed by the standard terms and conditions of the original ticket. So as a consumer, getting the timing right of a cancellation is really important to getting you the best possible financial outcome, and which we can assist with that, of course. So needless to say, the coronavirus situation is unfolding rapidly, and these can change hour by hour, really. The general trend, though, is that these dates that are now saying until the end of May might be pushed out on and on as we go. So in a week, 10 days time, this might include June travel, which then means if you were set to travel in June, you're then now covered by the new set of conditions, which is quite likely to be more favourable to the consumer in terms of having the change fee waived or getting full credits or a refund as well. So there, below that, we've also got the cruise lines, the major cruises departing around Australia and Europe. Then we've also got the tour companies. Again, same sort of thing. If they've cancelled tours, it's got the dates of the cancelled tours, and then also their policies in regards to future credits and refunds if applicable as well. So if you have a trip with multiple facets to it, you can check up on everything in the one place here, flights, cruises, tour companies and things. And irrespective of where you've booked, of course, as well, these are just across the board policies. And then so down below, we do have some notes on hotels. Hotels are really a case-by-case basis, depending somewhat on how it was booked originally. A lot of the times it's booked in at the cheapest rate at the time, which does have the strictest conditions. So a lot of them are non-refundable, non-changeable as per the T's and C's. But we are just approaching different hotels and we're just basically getting different outcomes depending on the hotel itself, basically. So we approach it, each individual case, hoping for the best outcome. We put as much pressure on them as we can, and then so hopefully we get the best outcome for you, the client. But it does vary. And then we've also just got Club Med in there as well, just because that is a popular company with resorts all around the world, and they've now become a bit more flexible with their conditions as well, incorporating more travel until the end of June, with waiving change fees and so forth. Below that, we've just got a little bit of general sort of health information as well. So just going back up to the top. Okay, so that's where you can find some detailed information about what specific suppliers are providing. So in a lot of cases, it's best to wait until your travel dates fall into the time frame that is most benefit to you. But we can consult with you to discuss when that time is for your particular set of circumstances. It's a really difficult place for the world at the moment. There's no doubt about that. There are a lot of suppliers that are offering credits rather than refunds. The reason for that is twofold. It does keep money in the system and provides some long-term financial security across the entire sector, meaning that the industry as a whole is in a much better position to rebound strongly when the time is right, in 12 months or whenever that is. And the second reason is that it provides a light at the end of the tunnel, some hope and something for people to look forward to. If you can just shift your dates to a better time, then really you already have an awesome holiday waiting for you on the horizon. And let's face it, we're all going to need a holiday when this is all over. In the meantime, though, we have to get through what we're going through right now. I think the best way to do that is to stay positive and stay connected, virtually, of course, but there are great ways to do that now. Reach out with your friends and colleagues and see how they are. Call up someone that you haven't seen in a while. Look after the community that you're in, and hopefully we can all get it through it together. Okay, so if you've got any questions, please hit me up. I'll send out some more information along the way as well, with some answers to some of the common questions that I'm getting, and hopefully provide some great information for you. Okay, see you next time. See you.